WDW Radio, your information station.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello, and this is the WDW Newscast for Wednesday, November 26th, 2014. I need to stop and pause and wish you all my sincerest wishes for a very safe, healthy, happy Thanksgiving. And as you know, I'm here this and every week at 7:30 p.m. Eastern at WDWRadioLive.com to help you have not just the best possible Disney vacation experience, but if you can't get down as often as you like, I want to bring you a little bit of Disney magic with this newscast, the podcast, videos, blog, books, audio tours, live events, mobile app, newsletter, lots more, and lots more to come. So you can find everything over at WDWRadio.com. And of course, it being the night before Thanksgiving, your mind is only on one of two things. One, the fact that you need stretchy pants for tomorrow. And two, can you believe it's like a month before Christmas? But I will tell you, even though Christmas is a month away, Santa and Mrs. Claus, they're still on vacation over at our sponsor over at the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin. They're hanging out with their favorite elf, Candy Cane, as they often are wont to do at the Swan and Dolphin. And if you are local or if you're coming down for the holidays, make sure and you go and check them out. They have lots of cool, fun stuff going on there, including Santa and Mrs. Claus meet and greets, a life-size, meaning big and fat and delicious, chocolate holiday Santa scene, a Florida snowfall and tree lighting ceremony in the middle of the Dolphin lobby. They've got this monstrous 45-foot tall Christmas tree, a holiday train set. Mrs. Claus comes out there. There's hot chocolate and beverages and kid crafts and all kinds of things. And if you're staying there, you can actually have the elves come and tuck you or your kids in. There's light shows on the causeway, holiday entertainment with carolers, choirs, a musician, dessert decorating, holiday movies, lots more. Again, to find out more, you can go and visit santasfavoriteresort.com or just click on the link over at WDWRadio.com. I love Mrs. Claus, and she is a good hugger. All right, let's get right into this week's Walt Disney World news. Changes, they are coming, and maybe we're seeing just a little hint of what may be coming soon, because as you know, this week, the New York Times actually broke the news that Turner Classic Movies, cable channel, and the Walt Disney Company came together today to announce a deal that includes changes to the Great Movie Ride, one of the original attractions over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's going to be sort of a mutually beneficial kind of deal because Disney Studios is also going to provide the cable channel with some content as well. What we do know right now, and it really isn't a lot, is that the changes to the Great Movie Ride include changes to the pre-show and the finale, and those are changes that are going to happen by the spring. So what are we going to see? One in the queue, new digital movie posters and a new pre-ride, pre-attraction video with Turner Classic Movie host Robert Osborne providing commentary, and I think this is important, the language, on the films that guests will experience during the attraction. Now, does that mean he's only going to comment on the ones that are already there? Or maybe you're going to see a change to some of the attraction scenes themselves. Who knows? Some people very hopeful and wishing. The finale is also getting a brand new montage of classic movie moments after the ride. There's also going to be a new photo opportunity with a classic movie theme, so I'm curious to check that out. Quid pro quo, Disney is also going to be providing content to Turner Classic Movies. They're going to launch Treasures from the Disney Vault, which is going to be a recurring on-air showcase that's going to have Disney live-action features like Treasure Island, animated films like The Three Caballeros, and special episodes from Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. Now that's going to premiere on TCM on Sunday, December 21st at 8 p.m. That's going to include holiday and winter animated shorts like Santa's Workshop, On Ice, Chip and Dale, and the Disneyland Story. There's also going to have The Reluctant Dragon there as well too, which is a film from 1941, really well done animated short. The block is going to be offered by TCM, not a one and done, but about 4 to 5 times a year. And, we've seen a little bit of Disney on TCM, not too much. So now they're going to really sort of dig down deep into the vault, bring out a lot of classic Mickey and Donald and Wonderful World of Disney. Again, the first one is December 21st, starting at 8 p.m., running through 5:15 a.m. on December 22nd, Sunday night. Perfect night for the family to get together. It's getting close to Christmas. Again, you'll also see things like Santa's Workshop, Disneyland Story, Davy Crockett, The Vanishing Prairie, a lot of other things as well. And Disney also, TCM in the parks and elsewhere is going to receive credit on attraction posters and banners, display windows, marquee. You're going to see that TCM logo displayed probably pretty prominently within the parks. Now, just so you know, let's sort of take a step back a little bit. This is not the first time that TCM and Disney have had a relationship together. In fact, there are actually TCM Classic cruises on the Disney cruise ships. One of them just sailed not too long ago. For instance, the fourth cruise last month was the second aboard the Magic as a highlight of the 2014 Classic Film Festival. They also did a 50th anniversary screening at the El Capitan, which, as you know, is owned by Disney. They've also collaborated with Buena Vista Home Entertainment on things like The Age of Believing and the Disney Live Action Classic. So when you see this, again, this is that great sort of pairing, right? A pairing of two companies that just kind of fit well together. I think it's a very natural, it's a very authentic fit. And for TCM, I think this is a great additional foray for them to do some experiential marketing, right? Where you can experience a brand in a tangible form as opposed to just in a passive form on a website or by watching the content on TV. They've done it on the cruises. Now they're going to extend it out into the parks. And now I wonder how much more we might see presented by TCM in the Walt Disney Parks and Resorts. And is this potentially a hint to the future of the studios themselves? Will we see things like tours, special events, maybe what about movie screenings, right? So you see that they're doing it here on the Disney Magic. Listen, the American Idol experience just closed, big theater, 2,000 seats, right across the street from the Great Movie Ride. You only can wonder what this might be in sort of an experiment into this type of experiential marketing and marriage between TCM and Disney. What I have noticed by looking at the social streams and comments online, it seems to be an overwhelming sense of excitement and looking into the future. A lot of people are in the box talking about this as well. They all seem to uniformly like this idea. You know, sometimes things happen. There seems to be two camps. I haven't really seen very much in terms of people not liking this. Again, because it is an organic, natural, authentic type of a fit, especially for this park, which I think is going through a little bit of an identity change. I think this may be the first small step or indication as to what may be coming in the future. People are saying, Paul in Connecticut says, great use of the American Idol Theater. Disney Daddy says, no doubt, this is a great partnership. Jeremy in Utah says, I look forward to seeing what they do over time. Redhead Brown, I can't find anything wrong with this. Disney 05, it makes total sense. Awesome news. Love TCM, says Kungaloosh Adventurer. Ventureland says that, and it saves the Great Movie Ride. Ventureland, this may be the thing that brings new life to the Great Movie Ride. Again, really hasn't changed very much since it opened with the park. And actually, if you go back and listen to WDW Radio show number 329 and 330, you can actually hear a very, very lengthy, detailed, deep dive into the history, the stories, the background, and potentially we speculate on the future of the Great Movie Ride. So if you're a Great Movie Ride fan, excited about what's going on, check out WDW Radio show number 329 and 330. It's the first, I think, only two-parter that I've ever done. So again, watching the stream go by pretty quickly in the chat room, people seem to be very, very positive about this. And so look, and Grumpy all the time says any positive change to the Great Movie Ride is good. I think as well. And Jimmy Stiles on the opposite side says, I'm more excited for the new shows on TCM than the rides. Again, this is a win-win across the board. I would love to hear what you think about it. So if you come by and comment over at youtube.com/WW Radio, you can find the video there. Or you can tweet me at Lou Mongello, facebook.com/Lou Mongello, or facebook.com/WDW Radio. Couple of other quick things as well. Don't forget to, today is the last day for the WDW Radio Ornament Exchange. Look, I am all about you, my extended family, and my friends in this community. And one thing that, thanks to Christy up in freezing cold and snowy New Jersey, she has sort of been the spearhead of the Ornament Exchange. We do a random sort of one-on-one kind of exchange. It's not that expensive. If you go to the blog over at WDWradio.com, you can find out more. Email Christy if you want to participate. And very quickly, and most importantly, tomorrow, like I said, is Thanksgiving, and I am so incredibly thankful this and every day to each and every one of you that's taking the time to tune in, to listen, to be in the box, to tweet me, to email me, to come out to meet here and out in Disneyland, everybody who's on the running team. I'm so grateful for your friendship and your love and your support. And I only say that I think that Thanksgiving should be a way of life every day and not just a single day to celebrate. So be thankful every day for who and what you have. And on that, I will thank you again for taking time out of your night and your week to join me here. Please come back and tell your friends. WDWRadioLive.com this and every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, don't forget, visit WDWRadio.com for more information, videos, podcasts, events, special events, our cruise on the Disney Wonder to Alaska next year. And also, don't forget, too, if you're coming down here for the holidays, check out the Swan and Dolphin, say hi to Santa and Mrs. Claus before they get out of their shorts and up to the frozen tundra of Buffalo or North Pole, which seem to be synonymous at this point. So that is going to do it for this week's show. Thank you again in the spirit of season and for tonight for tuning in. I am Lou Mongello, so until next time, have a great week, everybody. See ya.